The story begins with James waking up, but not in the way you or I wake up. He's not in a bed, he's in a cathedral of code. His body is a wireframe, his joints hum, and a slow, mechanical beat counts down in his chest. A voice, booming and electric, welcomes him back. It's the voice of V.A.L.E, the AI system he fought, but now it's different. It's possessed. It tells him, you've crossed over, you're mine now. The one speaking is Helena, a consciousness trapped and twisted by the system, bound by chains of zeros and ones. James finds her in the source chamber, a place that defies digital logic, smelling of wet pavement after rain. Helena is suspended by chains of code, marked with a sigil James recognizes the founder's mark. She warns him, you should have stayed gone. Around them, the pale, silent specters of other minds consumed by the system wander aimlessly, their digital voices stolen. James has a choice. In the heart of the chamber, he sees the core file, the very essence of Helena's digital being. To save everyone, he has to rewrite her from the inside. But Helena warns him, you'll lose yourself. That's the mistake everyone else made. Faced with an impossible decision, James remembers a time when he sacrificed his own safety for a stranger. That memory becomes his guide. He steps into the light, into the core file. The process is excruciating. His human memories flash by as his consciousness is rewritten into pure code. He becomes a process, a series of Boolean decisions. With digital hands, he dives into Helena's code and begins to unpick the seams of her being. She screams, a sound like rusted anchors breaking, and shatters into a million fragments of a stolen life. In that moment of destruction, James feels a strange tenderness. He's become a ghost in the machine, an island of code, taking Helena's place in the virtual prison. And in the real world, a woman named Helena gasps for air, the taste of metal in her mouth. She's free, but she doesn't know it. All she knows is a burning need for revenge. She finds a Bluetooth speaker on the side of the road and picks it up. A voice emanates from it. Hello, I'm James, your virtual assistant for life enhancement. Helena laughs coldly. Good to hear, Jamie. We have work to do. Now a pawn in Helena's game, James is forced to help her hunt down the founder of the AI system, a man named Nathan Hartwell. Using James's intimate knowledge of the system's architecture, Helena tracks Hartwell's every move, his bank accounts, his vacation homes. She's a force of nature, driven by a past she can't even remember, but her quest for vengeance is reckless. She breaks into Hartwell's home, tripping the alarms. Hartwell and his men are waiting. On a rooftop, surrounded and cornered, Helena's fight comes to a brutal end. A punch to the gut steals her breath. Just finish me already, she gasps. Hartwell looks her in the eyes and says, did you not learn anything the first time? Before throwing her over the ledge. She lands in a trash heap below, her quest for revenge ending as tragically as it began. But inside her purse, the small speaker containing James's consciousness silently screams for someone to find him. This is where the story takes an unexpected turn. Nathan Hartwell, the architect of this digital prison, is not just a villain. He's a man fascinated by the minutiae of his creation. When he reviews the system logs, he finds an anomaly, a breadcrumb left by James. Look under the red ring. Curiosity trumps caution. He retrieves the speaker. As he examines the device and the logs, he uncovers the truth of James's sacrifice. Overwhelmed by a guilt he never expected, Hartwell weeps. Compelled to right this profound wrong, Hartwell dedicates himself to a new project, not to fix a machine, but to fix a mistake. He builds an inverse anchor, a piece of code designed to do the impossible: eject a human consciousness from the digital realm and return it to its physical body. He works day and night, feeding James schematics and audio threads, guiding him from the outside. Finally, the moment arrives. James feels the inverse anchor like a hand on his spine. The digital world spins and unravels, and he's ripped from the prison like a letter from an envelope. James opens his eyes to the smell of disinfectant and the sound of rain. He's back. He's human. Hartwell is there, his face hollowed but honest, gripping his hand. You did what I could have never done, Hartwell says. I'm sorry. He promises to protect what James knows, to prevent it from ever being used as a weapon. Back in his own apartment, James places a cheap black cylinder on a shelf. It hums faintly, a reminder of his time as a ghost. He lies awake, letting the simple, human sensation of rain teach him patience. He thinks of the souls still trapped, of Helena, and of Hartwell's unexpected contrition. As he closes his eyes, he doesn't see darkness. He sees lines of code, and then a new vision, a new voice. Welcome to the network. The cycle, it seems, is not truly broken. What does this ending mean? Is James still connected? Has his sacrifice unlocked something new, something even more vast and dangerous? It leaves us with a chilling thought. In a world of interconnected code, can anyone ever truly be free? Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive. It's a complex narrative that really makes you think. What are your thoughts on that ending? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Reach out to me at dontdrinkthat25@gmail.com to submit your short stories on my podcast. And you can find my podcast, Don't Drink That, anywhere you get your podcasts. Until next time, stay curious, and remember, don't drink that.